Welcome back to Factor Lab's second installment of our series on having great conversations at the Plan of the Day meeting. The scope of work should be well defined. It's not just a broad, ambiguous statement like continue working on the second elevation. A statement like that provides no expectation, no goal or milestone. The crew will be busy, but what will be accomplished? The specific instruction and expectation should be clearly stated. This is so that the crew is informed of the total task. For example, instead of saying continue working on the second elevation, say we need to install 60 feet of pipe today. Our schedule is to have the second elevation completed by Friday at noon. This then creates a thought process for the crew, such as how should we stage material? How far should we be by lunchtime? How many bodies are needed for the installation? Any hazards that need to be addressed, and so on. It's also important for the crew to stay within the scope of work. Here's an example of exceeding the scope, almost. Dave, I need you to disassemble the feed water pump sitting in the shop. Inspect the impeller clearance, and if it's less than 5 mils, reassemble. Okay, Teresa. A little while later, Dave, what was the clearance? Wait, what are you doing? I'm going to replace the bearings as long as I have the pump disassembled. Did you check for wear? Are they bad? No, I just thought it was convenient since it's on the bench. Dave, that's not within the scope of the task. We may not even have the right bearings on hand. Follow your instructions, Dave. It's good to think, but let me know before you take any action. Without specific expectations, there is no boundary established in which the crew can organize their thoughts and ideas and plan the workday. Those closest to the work can best figure out the details. There are options on how to do the job, and that can be decided among the crew. As long as they know the expectation, what needs to be done by the end of the day, they can develop a specific plan. A milestone provides perspective to the crew. That is how their work fits into the project schedule. For example, our schedule is to have the second elevation completed by Friday at noon. This is not to create a sense of urgency, rather to keep the idea of the total project in mind. Understanding the big picture enables the crew to see their personal value to the greater work. Having a clear understanding of the scope of work, along with expectations, goals, and milestones, engages the crew with the task at hand. Set a simple, realistic goal and support the efforts of the crew.